Greetings to you all, and welcome back to Let's Play Streets of Rage 4 Mania Plus Story Mode with me, Artegra Omega. Last time we had just finished playing as Max. It's time for the final cast member, Shiva, to take to the stage. Default abilities on everything. I suppose I should read them.
Need weapons. I am the weapon.
I'm not going to read them aloud though, because that would be humiliating for me. Let's move. I shall lecture this officer. It's a man! The man who had feet earlier. He's taking control of the police helicopter. He's taking control of Estel's bazooka man. I think we can now consider him to be the villain, and not us. Although our body count is probably still higher than his. Nevertheless, here we are. We have landed on the floor outside of an art gallery. And there's only one thing to do. Kill everyone inside. So Shiva is an interesting chap. He can dash. Kind of like Adam, but his dash is a lot further distance. And you can't stop it once you've started, you're committed. So mobility's good, but if you regret it after you've started it, then tough. His blitz move is Final Crash. Listen to this pronunciation.
Final crash.
It's pretty good, compared to previous games. It does a lot of damage, and it scoops people up off the ground. Lovely move. Defensive special. Swing foot wildly. It is. Very good stuff. Now, if you're thinking this guy isn't looking martial artist enough, well, hold your horses. We've got an defensive special. Look at that. That's very anime. If that's not good enough for you, well, we can go one better. Hang on. No, I need someone with a bit of health. I will show you one better. Just gotta wait. Bide your time. One better. We can do that move in the air. That's our air special. That's a lot of kickboxes. Now Shiva is interesting in the way that he handles air combos, because basically no one else even has air combos. But Shiva, after he knocks someone up in the air, has the ability to chase them. And do that. Means that any hit that sends the opponent airborne is going to get some big damage. In the background here, you'll find some of the world's finest art. Don't get me started on modern art. Which of these three pieces is your favourite? Excuse me, we're discussing art. Have some decorum. So this piece I call Spill the Paint. This one I call Geometric Shapes. And this one I call Attempts of the Polish Flag. No, wait. Latvian flag? We'll stick with Polish flag because I know that's red and white. But there's another flag which is sort of red, white, red. I think it might be Latvia, but I'm not sure. But you thought our air combos were good. We have an alternate air combo. I need a volunteer. Thank you. We can knock them down at the end with a purple elbow. Get off me, man. I'm demonstrating. Like that. Options. But it's not just our air combo that has options. Also, what on earth is this art exhibit that I'm in now? Not to think about it. I know what lay around the corner and it gets worse, trust me. We can also angle our super downwards in order to make some kind of ground slam. So much variety with Shiva. What an interesting character. My favourite of the new characters, by far. The downside of Shiva is that he cannot use weapons. He can't pick them up. So if you try to pick up a weapon with Shiva, he will just immediately throw it. And the throw does damage, just like normal. But he can't wield the weapons. For the most part, that doesn't really matter, but if there's a particularly powerful weapon, it's a shame that you can't use it. So let me take a minute to examine this exhibit. It's love-themed. I see a grenade of love on the right. Hearts inside a grenade. And I see a pill of skulls. Let me interpret this art. Love lays somewhere between being bombarded with love and medicating yourself to death. Understood. This is not love. This is not art. This is a travesty. I can't go back, I missed my turkey. Let's take it out on you. You're scooting in rather fast. See a poor receptionist there hiding behind the counter. In all fairness though, I guess the Syndicate were just enjoying the art and then I strolled up. Punch. This is a true art. I can see why you have this right in the main foyer. Good choice. You excuse me? I'm not sure why the counter leads to out back. I'm going out back. Now, there is a cabinet here. And although it's hard to see, there is a taser here. There it is. I have no idea how Shiva is supposed to do this. He can't pick it up, so he can't put it in the machine. But if you did, you could fight Mr. X from Streets of Rage 2. Kind of poor planning on my part to be Shiva here. But that's just the way it worked out. What a nice teddy bear. And that's Rue! Artwork of Rue, look. Cubist Rue. Why is all the best artwork in storage? This has not been the smoothest boss fight I've ever done. It's fine, we've got a lot of lives. We should demonstrate the star power, I suppose. That's only fair. You join your sister or whatever you are. However you're related. Sneak buddy. Right. Serve! I sprout wings. I also leave people in a slow fall, which lets me combo them.
Final crash. Final crash.
Generally here, I would say the fire snake lady, Riha, is the stronger of the two. Poison is a very weak effect in this game. But both of these are pretty easy. Considering it's just two of the first boss, and slightly weaker versions of the first boss, in fact, there's not really much to be afraid of. Also, I'm not playing as Cherry, so life's easy. Nice rank. I appreciate that. So now we've tried each of the characters. Who shall we play for the remaining of the missions? Well, I'm going to play each of the 3 new characters once more, this time using all of their alternate skills. That seems prudent. Plot. What are we doing? Why don't we just use the door? Whatever. We've made our way into Y Tower. I despise this level. You men are deep in relaxation. Do not have noticed that anything's happened here. So it might be hard to tell, but the floor of the sauna is slippy. Don't think about what it's slippy with, because that's kind of gross, but it is slippy. That means I can barely control myself. So you're getting a welcome demonstration of my new abilities. Flying Scythe is my new blitz. It is essentially the last attack of my normal attack string, that one, the dropkick, with a jump built in. It's pretty good, it travels a long way across the screen, it's good for getting yourself out of danger. It's not a bad move. Both of Estel's blitzes are pretty good if you ask me. It's good at catching enemies that have been knocked away as well. As far as defensive specials go, we have Grenade instead of Flashbang. It's basically the same move, but instead of stunning the enemy for a long time, it knocks them back and deals damage. Which is better is up to you. In a vacuum, you can definitely combo enemies better off of a Flashbang than the grenade can do damage itself. But sometimes you need that quick instant damage, you don't have the time to bash out a full combo. I don't blame this guy in the background, he's just thinking if I just keep my head down, then maybe this policewoman won't kill me. No, we haven't done anything wrong, we just live in this tower. Our boss has done something wrong, that's true. He just bazookaed a train. Presumably he's at the top of the tower, so... there is some criminality going here, and we're kind of harbouring him, so maybe we are to blame. Okay, offensive special. Sucker punch, as Estel likes to tell you. Compared to her other offensive special, which was the one where she dives on top of people, it's a lot more traditional, it's a lot faster, a lot less exposing. It's good for getting out of danger like that. I despise the starting area of this level. Okay, if we get past the start, I'm relieved. I happen to think this is one of the hardest levels of the game, mind you. In no small part due to the slippy floor at the beginning here. You did see the air special there, by mistake, I might add. The air special, which was grenade, is now flashbang. That's some lazy alternate skills. Lazy from a design point of view, but useful from a gameplay point of view, because I can actually customize what I want. Please stop kicking me. Unfortunately, I lost nigh on all of my points. There is a chap hiding behind that pillar. I will donk him in a second. I don't think so, Kevin. Excuse me, you there. Sneaky man. This time we should fight them using the most... I honestly forgot that was there. I thought it was money. There is something else here as well, though, that I want. Behold, the mop. Be cleaned. Need to make my way over to the turkey. They seem to be busy guarding the mop. I'm just gonna stab some people, that's my new star move. Also, it gives me a weapon, a knife. Slightly better than the standard knife. It's not quite the same as bombarding people with bazookas, but I got the job done just there. Please stop kicking me! There. Enough. Let me just get some of that sweat off you, man. There you go. You rest up. Is that you, Big Ben? Just getting ready. Ah, suit. Whose is this? It's not yours, is it? Well, this is going poorly. That was a very, very dumb mistake. Okay. Calm it down. Make sure we get some points in the early section, then we would have had an extra life by then. And then we could just manhandle those karate experts. You're destined to take my points from me. Okay, that was not the best attempt we've ever seen, but I can pretend I learned something from that, but I honestly didn't. I didn't know a thing. We'll just pretend that one never happened. Alright, back to it. How did you endure my grenade? I was just going for it at that point in case I could get some massive point spike. I was taking a lot of unnecessary risks, just on the off chance we could make something happen. They're so quick. Always there to catch me after my moves. Don't know how they can move so freely on this slippy floor. My combo again! You know what? I'm gonna retry here. I got no life, I got no points. I got nothing going for me. So the problem I have is that the Kevins and the kickboxers, which are Condor and whatever this guy's called, Raven, are so good at hitting me out of the air that when I'm doing my blitz attacks, I am getting interrupted, thereby losing my combo. Disappointing. I suppose just blindly doing flying scythe from one side of the room to the next isn't the best strategy. In fact, it's not a strategy of any type. Sneaky grab of the turkey there. There's just so many of them. Combo me up against the wall. I don't think my trusty mop is going to be enough for this. Oh boy. We're going to get one apple. A little bit of money helps, but it's not really enough. Also frustrating that when these guys stand on top of each other, it's very hard to actually throw them. Because the one who's not being grabbed, which is interpreted as a hit, will counter. It depends on what I hit them with when I'm grabbing them. If I slam them instantly, it should be fine. But if I try to soften them up first, then I will get countered. I'm going to use my super even though it's not very good. It might give me some points though. No! We were so close. Cash out that. Not many points, actually. Probably shouldn't have bothered. Also, I just lost half my life. I think not. Good lord, am I going to need more attempts here than I am on Cherry's stage? Okay, that was clean. That was also pretty clean. I like this. Good start. Seems I need to do a lot of throws. I haven't said this explicitly, but when you do a throw in this game, you are temporarily immune to damage. Which is why throws, even if they don't do the most damage, are often the best choice. Just because it helps you evade incoming attacks. That was a forceful kick. Inching ever closer to that extra life. Free that up, ready for later. I was hoping to hit more than just a handful of people, but I want that turkey so badly out of my way. I got it. That was some really fast eating. Getting any kind of combo is just so difficult because it's so hard to survive a hit. Well, not survive a hit, sorry. Survive without getting hit. Just so many people all over the place. Okay, I'm healthier than usual here. With a mop. Mop is clearly a better weapon than a dagger when it comes to killing people. I would know, I have experience. And let's ignore the fact that we have the mod. Sort to throw. Not bad, not bad. I've never watched my score so closely in all my life playing this game. Nice. The extra life is mine. Kickboxers, they are a tough enemy, but at long last I'm not on a slippy floor, so I can actually walk around them in a predictable pattern. Makes my life easier. It's alright, that's what we got the extra life for. It's a little disappointing because I know what's just around the corner. That's right, it's a full heal. After this fight. At least now we're going to get some value out of it, I suppose. Right, now if you'll excuse me, I'm going to back attack because I haven't done that yet, I don't think. There we go. Exciting. Now that I've finished in the sauna, I will travel to the elevator. I'm on floor -3. Oh, Lord, we are underground. How far underground was that art gallery? Why do you have a secret underground art gallery in the first place? So, question for you, what happens when you eat a turkey? When you're at full health? Answer, get 1,000 points. Usually you go, oh, that's useless. But I'm close to an extra life, so it's actually pretty good. Welcome to the elevator. I don't know where these men are coming from, or how they survived the fall. But you notice the window is cracking. That's a very subtle hint. Also, this is the best music in the game. Fight me. Okay, I've enjoyed the music enough now. Back to speaking. You would have thought it was quite obvious there was something suspicious about this syndicate when you looked at their list of employees. Just a bunch of martial artists and punks. I died twice. Concerning. These enemies are very annoyingly placed here. One thing they're good at is incredible amounts of knockback, and as you can see, the lift is barely a lift anymore. This is getting kind of concerning. God damn it. I told you this level was hard. We're improving. We try again. Seriously though, hard level this one. Satisfying start. And this will be worth a lot of points so long as I don't ruin it. I'm just going to cash out. There we go, 2,000. Good stuff. We're getting more comfortable with this form of Estel, where we have all of our alternate abilities. I like the way that these enemies show they're ready to attack by squatting. From a long distance away. It's really not as threatening as you guys think it is. Okay, that went pretty well. Points are looking good. HP's looking good-ish. HP's on the way down. Operation make your way to the turkey as a go. Well, that worked out. All part of the plan. How does the one remaining guy put up a fight? Oh. I will never leave this area without the mop. It's kind of a good luck charm, and here's what I use the mop for. So glad I brought it. Cash out, get the life. Very good. Now we just got to desperately try and not lose a life in this section. That way we can actually use the full heal that awaits. Just keep doing the same move over and over again, it's working. Okay, we have a replacement apple. If you want the real answer as to why I'm so boring and just doing the same throw over and over again, it's because of these guys with their counters. That did nowhere near as much damage as I needed it to do. I have a chance here. If you play properly, these guys will never hit you. good lord, that's so tense. No! Wasting the full heal is so disappointing. It's soul destroying. Look how easy the end of this section is. Give me my mop. Give me my dinner. The gunfire is making it kind of awkward to build up a good combo. This is looking pretty nice. I wouldn't recommend setting off grenades in the middle of a lift. Just as a rule of thumb. It seems like an unnecessary risk. Although it could be worse, I could be launching bazookas into it, I suppose. Out of here. Okay, I want that turkey. Okay, this is damn side better than last time. Get out of here. Our final enemy. Man who comes in slapping strong. Guy's out of here. That wasn't even down to me. It's a sad way to go. But we have made it to the top and we find our friend Max. Max, old friend, how are you doing? Why are your eyes red? Have you been listening to music? No, it couldn't be. A mind-controlled Max. I will knock some sense into you, but I won't kill you because you're my friend. Very impressive, Max. He's angry. Okay, let's calm down. Strange thing about this guy. He gets angry, he starts to glow red. What he wants to do then is he wants to walk up to you and throw you. Here, I'll show you. I was actually trying to break out of that, but apparently my fingers don't mash anymore. But because he's trying to grab you, he can only grab you when you're on the floor. Which means if you jump, he can't grab you anymore. And then he just gives up. I should demonstrate. See, he just gives up and goes into a different attack. He's now powered up, all of his moves are slightly better than they were before. Look, he can move! And he dashes 3 times instead of once. This is a very silly boss. You can't have a proper fight with him. Because he's completely super armored to every move. Nothing knocks him back, nothing stuns him, you can't grab him. It's just like punching a training dummy. And then dodging every now and again. Ow. What's this chance of actually hitting me if I didn't go in myself? Pretty high, it seems. In fact, let's throw some bombs at him. Missed. That didn't go so well. Alright, let's just stab him. Better like that. Imagine dying to a flashbang. It's like Counter-Strike all over again. The humiliation. Now I see the Y twins in the background, watching this fight. It's time to settle the score. How dare you do this to my friend? How dare you give me no time bonus? Curse you, game.
You've gotta be kidding me.
No, Max, I'm not kidding you. It's time. I've just saved you from your mind control. Let's see all of your alternate moves. We could get the Y twins. They're right there. Let's talk to Max. We're not filthy. Well, we are actually. We went through the sewers. It's not our fault. Not music, anything but music. Estel, the person who isn't supposed to be on my team yet, but now is on my team. Good work, Estel. You have saved us all. We cannot simply arrest someone. Oh, okay, I changed my mind. We could just simply arrest them. Let's stop letting them just walk off. Let's not worry about the music. The villains are right there. They're walking away. They're literally escaping through that door. Forget the concert. Estel, I have no faith in you whatsoever. I've seen what you're capable of in the sauna. I've been calling you Estel all along. Are we chasing the helicopter by jumping off the top of the tower? This is not the way to get things done. Never mind, quick detour. We're going to a concert. Max, show him how it's done. Just keep swinging that arm, Max. It'll work in the end. So, a new blitz move. We got a clothesline. It's pretty damn good. It also comes with a hint of super arm, so if we get hit whilst we're charging it up, it doesn't immediately stop. We still take the damage. It's not invulnerability. But the attack still goes out, which is nice. Clothesline beats knife. Thunder Vacuum is my new defensive special. Well, that went well. I mean, yes, let's continue to explore the new moves. That's the only reason why we lost. Perfect. Here is the new offensive special.
Over here.
It's Thunder Tackle, but instead of tackling the enemy, he grabs them at the end. It's purely a mobility skill. Is it good? Debatable. We have a new air special as well. It looks very similar to the previous one. Previous one was a body slam, but they basically accomplished the same thing. This one makes thunder appear, so that's cool. Right. We need a tactic for this second wave. They are heavily armed. It's causing me some problems. I believe I have to go over here in order to make them spawn. Sufficiently far, yep. Maybe if I just get on top of them straight away. Maybe if I do this. Max has had enough of this. Welcome to my alternate star power, where Max just stops caring about damage. I've never used that ability before in my life. I had to figure out what it did on the fly. It was very confusing, but it was very satisfying. So at long last, it's clear that the people attacking me are members of the Syndicate. They have presumably chased me out of the tower, or they were stationed here to oversee the concert. And the concert's bad because it's pumping up terrible music. That's a satisfying thud when that guy hit the ground. This fight either goes very well or very poorly, and there's nothing in between. For some reason I've had problems with this fight in the past. And I don't know why, because it's going pretty easy. I wonder what it's like to get hit in the face with a hammer. But not hit by the hammer thrown at you. It probably doesn't have that much impact force left by the time it gets to you, right? Probably not that bad. I don't know why these guys are complaining. Okay, but if you're headbutting forward straight into it, that probably adds to the momentum a little bit. I have to consult my physics textbook on that one. Swinging those arms, Max. His arms go in front of him, behind him, all over the place. You can tell this place is evil because, firstly, there's musical equipment everywhere, and we've already learned the music is bad. Secondly, you can see Big Ben's been doing his washing in the background. Wonderful. We have a life, we have full HP, we have 1 star, and we just jumped off the roof without taking any pain. That's gonna backfire, you fool. Now what's your plan? That sounds very bludgeoning. They did quite a good job on the sound effects of this game, I gotta say. When you hit someone with a hammer or a durian, you really feel it. Wow. Well, I'll be. Zed. Twice! This guy. 3 times! He's hit me more than some of the earlier bosses. Now, if you don't mind, I'm going to wait for this thing to calm down. That should do it. It's been a while since we've seen this chap. I don't think he's a robot, I think he's a cyborg, if I remember correctly. Either way, let's get angry. Hulk mode engaged. So it seems any damage I take in Hulk mode I can heal back. And also, I can't be stunned or knocked back in any way. Seems very powerful. There's an extra life too. Looks like I'm probably going to need it, considering how many times I'm getting pummeled by these hammers. Convenient timing on the life, at least. Who wants to guess what's in here? If you guessed full heal, you're wrong. There is one of these. Weapon of choice? Probably the hammer. Right, let's go. We've got a concert to disrupt. Technically, we're doing it because we're saving lives. But realistically, we're doing it because this guy plays some terrible music. I mean, look at him. He's not going to play some oldie but goldies, is he? Let me just hammer this life out of this guy over here. So, DJ Kwashi. It's an interesting name. He has a shield. Whilst he has a shield, he doesn't take damage, and he can't be stunned or interrupted or any of that stuff. Once you break his shield, he immediately becomes properly stunned, dazed. Excuse me, I desperately need my chicken. Out the way. That is very rude. His powered up form, it's very similar to his first form. He just gains a new ability and a couple of his old abilities get slightly better. That's his new ability. It's a homing dot on the floor. Consider your neck snapped. Consider me angry. Wait, what happened there? Did I get thrown? I didn't even see it. Alright, let me just deal with this guy. DJ Kwashi is actually a really easy boss. So long as you can keep his signals and bronze, silver, gold, whatever, men with guns under control. The fight is pretty textbook. Two stages remain. Seems like a good time to wait until the next video, because I predict I am gonna die a lot in the next two stages. Well, in the final stage at least. Hopefully you'll join me for that, and I shall see you then.